Are you struggling to find high quality women? Most guys struggle to find high quality women in general, especially near them. And it's because you're not looking in the right places. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to find the most trendy, high status spots near you where the high quality women hang out. Now, one thing before we start, if your Instagram profile doesn't look high status, this won't work nearly as well as it can. You don't want to interact or especially DM anybody on Instagram with a weak profile. And I made a full video on how to optimize your profile. Just click here, check it out. Watch that first and then come back to this video. All right, first step, let's open Instagram and head over to the search bar. Now we're going to type your city. In this example, I'm going to use Las Vegas and hit search. And at the top right, you'll see places. Click on that, places, and then we'll tap on the actual city itself, usually the first one. You'll get this general tag of the city. I want you to swipe down. Now zoom out. And in this case, Las Vegas, for some reason, it's choosing Fremont to put into the center of Vegas, which it absolutely is not Fremont. We're going to zoom in on the strip, which is where all the action actually happens. And now that we're here, you'll see at the top, it says search this area. Click that button there. And now in the area of town where all the nightlife spots are, now you'll see all the venues pop up. So let's zoom in and actually check these out one by one. These are going to be restaurants, clubs, lounges, sometimes even gyms. All of the places where girls are tagging themselves and also posting stories. This is very similar to Snapchat if you've ever used it. A lot of people don't know that Instagram has the exact same feature. And what we're looking for are more upscale, trendy spots. And you'll be able to tell very quickly if the spot is trendy, if the venue is high status by who's tagging themselves in the photos. Let's check it out. So a couple that pop up immediately, we see Carbone at Aria. Let's click on that and we can check out the stories. Why don't we swipe up to see what kind of people are actually tagging themselves there? As you can see, it's all girls, every single one of them. So you can scroll down and you can see the quality of people, the demographic that actually shows up here. You get a really good idea, really good sense of who actually is going to be here if you were to then make this one of your spots where you would build social proof at. So let's add Carbone at Aria to our list of trendy spots in Vegas. Now I also see Catch Vegas at Aria. As you can see, every single photo that's tagged is a girl. Now, what does that tell you about this place? Do you think it's a trendy spot that girls want to go to? I would say so. This is another venue to add to the list. So we got Carbone, Catch. What else do we got? SDK, Steakhouse. Let's check out some stories too to see who was actively there in the past 24 hours. Okay. And again, let's check out the tag photos too. If there are girls in the tag photos, especially if it looks like they spent 2+ hours to get ready to go here, it is a good spot to go to. So SDK also makes the list. Within a couple minutes, we found 3 spots that make the list as far as trendy high value spots in Vegas. Another one here, Marquee. If you've been to Vegas once, you've probably heard of Marquee, but this is a very good example of how to find the trendy clubs, bars. And again, this is very good intel to see who is literally at these spots right now. So again, Marquee obviously makes the list. Now let's see another one here. Beauty in Essex. Let's click on that. We can watch some of the stories too, just some random drink photos. And then we can scroll down to the tagged photos. Not as many girls in the tag section, but quite a bit still. So again, another good venue to add to the list. Let's do another one, Click Bar. Not as many tagged photos of girls, so maybe that one does not make the list. Let's click on Best Friend. This is all just pictures of food. Not 100% sure what that is. Hakazan, another club. Obviously, clubs are a bit easier to find. We're really looking for lounges, restaurants, and kind of unknown spots or trendy spots that are going to be up and coming that maybe aren't as popular yet, but they are on Instagram as far as being tagged by all the people that are going there. Let's click on here, Nobu. That's going to be a good one. We can watch some of the stories here. A ton of activity. And then again, with the tagged photos of all the girls that are going there. So Nobu makes the list as well. What else we got? Stanton Social Prime. Check it out. Looks pretty decent. Let's do just a couple more. A bunch of restaurants by the Bellagio. Let's do Jasmine. And again, we want to look for people that are actually at the venue, not just tagging themselves, even though they're clearly not at the venue. Like this girl here, she's in what looks to be Cosmo. For some reason, tagged the restaurant. Or this girl that looks like she's in a parking lot by the Bellagio, and she tagged the restaurant. So let's go to Prime Steakhouse now. So Prime looks okay. What about Spago? Can watch the story here. Spago looks a bit better. Yep, the fountains look beautiful in the background. So Spago looks pretty nice. So it's just good, again, to find these spots that normally there are so many locations where you're not able to see what kind of people go there when it's actually busy. This is a really, really good way, easy way. We already have like 5-6 places, venues that we found within minutes. Let's just say you go to a new city that you've never been to. Let's do it right now. Because Las Vegas, about 800,000 tourists per week. So very high traffic area. People share information a lot quicker with Vegas. Let's pick a city that's less in the spotlight than Las Vegas. Let's do San Diego. Again, search for San Diego and then hit places and then click on San Diego there. And it's just good to know a little bit about the city. A good area is Mission Beach over here, and another good area is downtown around here. So let's do downtown first. Let's search this area, and we got a bunch of spots. All right, let's check it out. So let's do Malibu Farm, San Diego. Is this an actual farm? It looks like it, but we got some girls there. This is not going to be Vegas, so don't expect the same kind of girls. Malibu's okay. Let's see what else we got. What about Pendry, San Diego? Let's check out their story. It's obviously better to check the stories out during the weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday as well. But look at the Pendry here. Some of the girls that are tagging themselves, this might be AI with this face, but I'm assuming it's real. Let's assume it's real. So Pendry looks pretty good as far as the turnout. So I would definitely add that to the list. Looks like a hotel / pool party kind of spot. So that's one. What else we got here? Check out Bloom. This looks like more like a club. So again, found a club that's looking pretty cool within a minute. Could check out Bloom, add it to the list. Onyx Room, again, probably more of a club. Yep, nightclub. You can immediately see the demographic, who's going there, the kind of girls that are going there as well. Would you resonate with them? Let's do Tipsy Crow, maybe more of a sports bar. Not sure. We're going to skip that one. Cielo. This looks pretty sick. Quite a bit of girls here. And maybe like another rooftop party spot. They do some like runway model shows. Again, another spot to check out, to familiarize yourself with. There you go. Like, how else would you find this? Wednesday night, go to Cielo, whatever it's called. Let's do Mr. Tempo. Let's do a few more just to get a good sense of how this all works. More like a neon theme here. Again, a lot of girls going here. Looks like more of a bar, sports bar kind of situation. Still quite a bit of girls there. House of Blues, I'm assuming just a music venue. Let's do Seneca. This looks nice. Restaurant. Ton of girls here. Cool views too. Quite a bit of girls here. So Seneca's makes the list. Let's try this one. What is this? Anime. Pretty cool. A lot of salads. Underbelly, Born and Raised. Yep, Born and Raised. That looks pretty sick. Looks like an awesome venue. And then a ton of girls tagged in these photos. You also can look at the dates as well to see how recent these are. Obviously, if they're all from 2 years ago, maybe it's not as trending now to go there. But again, you get a really good sense or idea of who's going there. And the people that are going to these places, especially if you see familiar faces in most of these places, they're going to be going out to all the trendy spots, not just one of them. So it's a good idea to not only find the spots, but to find people or girls that are going to these spots and take note of the other spots they're also going to. So we checked out downtown. Let's go more to the PB Mission Beach area. Another good party spot right about here, PB. Let's go to Grass Skirt. Let's check it out. Looks okay. A lot of beer. Pretty cool spot. Another one, Palmies. Super unique. Outside residential house. Maybe a cool breakfast spot. Again, we just found this in seconds, right? Imagine you're like on the way to the city. For some reason, you're here for a week, 2 weeks for work or traveling with your friend, whoever it is. We can easily go here, find some cool spots to go to and show up to the spot. And now guess what? You're around attractive girls with just making one decision, the right decision of where to go with just a little bit of knowledge beforehand. Let's check out a couple more. JRDN. This one looks pretty cool. You can get a pretty good judgment of who is going to be there, the demographic, pretty quickly. This one makes the list right here, JRDN. And then let's see some beaches or some bars on the beach. That's not the venue. This looks more like a family venue, except for that. Looks okay, maybe hit or miss. That's all right. Yeah, I would say make the list as well. And then Pacific Beach Ale House. Okay, if that's your cup of tea. Another pretty good spot, local Pacific Beach. Yeah, this looks like a sports bar, and this is definitely not girls at the bar. And then let's see, Ocean Pacific Gym. So again, gym like we said earlier. Okay, a lot of dudes, but still looks like there are some girls there as well. So again, if you're looking for a gym, maybe check this place out. Let's just say you just moved to San Diego. Do you think this would be a good spot to maybe check out if you're looking for a new gym membership? Probably, right? Yeah. So rather than going to EOS or 24 Hour Fitness, do some research on IG first, like this, find the cool trendy spots. And now it's a lot easier to decide, like, where do I want to live? What spots do I want to go out to? Let's check out Coronado for a second here. Another good area. Ton of good spots over here by the bay. Let's check out CrossFit Coronado. I don't really like CrossFit, but a couple more spots to check out. Let's see this Space Shore Bikeway. No. Beer by the Bay. So Coronado's really not the party side of town. It is super pretty though. More of a like one way in, one way out kind of feel to the peninsula. But yeah, all right, we'll leave it at that. So some great examples of different cities. How do we find the trendy, high status spots where all of the attractive people, especially girls, are going to that you should be going to now too? Now, here's where things get even better. Now, what I want you to do is start going through the profiles of the people that are going to these high status, trendy places. You'll see the kind of crowd and also the other venues that they're also going to, and check those venues out to see what demographic is going to that venue. Because Because one of the most difficult things guys don't understand is, where do attractive females go, right? This is the way to find out where they go exactly. And then you get to go to the same places. It's just a decision you get to make. So let's take this example of some girl who tags herself with this trendy gym in San Diego. Go to her profile and you get to see where are the other spots that she goes to, right? Cancun, Las Vegas. Funny enough, this is Cosmo, the chandelier bar. Sedona, Arizona. Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. So we can see very quickly, we get a good sense of understanding what a typical attractive girl in XYZ city, what does she do? Where does she go? What are the venues she goes to? What are the cities she travels to? Et cetera, et cetera. You get a really good understanding and sense of those are the places now that you should go to. And at this point, you might be thinking, well, when do I start DMing these girls, Corey? What do I say? What's my opener? Well, first of all, if you don't have a high status profile, they're not even going to open your message, let alone respond to you. So again, watch that video I talked about earlier as far as optimizing your profile. And number two, you don't want to DM these girls, right? Go ahead and try to cold DM a girl you don't know, slide into her DMs and act pretty creepy. She does not know you at all, some random dude who found her from a geotag, right? Go ahead and try that. It can work. I'm not saying it doesn't, but it is such a low percentage chance, even if you have an extremely amazing profile, which by the way, that's the only reason she would respond to you, is if your profile is high status like this. So she'll never respond to you if you have a garbage average profile. So don't even think that's like an option. Some guys think the epitome of like game is to be able to cold DM a girl who has no clue who you are. Even that girl I pulled up, I have 4 mutual followers already that these people that she follows follow me. So there's already a connection between me and this girl if I were to DM her. Now, again, you still don't want to just cold DM random girls. That's going to lower your status. Do you think an attractive high status dude who is in complete abundance is shooting off cold DMs to random girls he doesn't know? Of course not. You want to create a lifestyle where girls are interacting with you, right? They're reaching out to you. They're going to your Instagram profile, right? They're watching your story. They're matching with you, not you cold DMing all these girls and wasting your time. The percentage chance of a girl responding to your DM on Instagram that you don't know, a cold DM, is 0 to 0.1% chance she'll even open your message, let alone respond to it. For an average guy with no profile optimization, random selfies, group photos, landscape photos, no status, and no social proof, it is below 0.1% chance that she'll ever even open or respond to his DM. Attractive females get about 50 to 100 DMs weekly, and that is a girl who is basically unknown, under 1,000 followers on Instagram. This girl has 160,000 followers plus, right? So the amount of DMs she's getting, a lot more than an average girl who gets, again, 50 to 100 DMs weekly. So the odds of her even seeing your message is so low, let alone opening it and checking out your profile, liking it, and then responding to you. And hopefully you didn't say something super uncalibrated and weird. If you did, there's a negative chance she'll respond to you, right? And she'll probably block you. So long story short, cold DMing does not work, and it should not be the epitome of what you're going for in game, being able to cold DM girls. That is not good game. That is low status behavior. Unless you have massive social proof in status, like me having mutual friends with a random girl, you DMing a girl will not work. So the real reason we're finding these venues in trendy places is for a couple reasons. What I want you to do is go to these places, get comfortable with the environment. The more you go, the more confident you'll feel in the actual venue. Number 2, I want you to network with the staff. This might sound intimidating to somebody who's more introverted, but all you have to do is say hi to the staff, the bouncer, the hostess, the waitress, the bartender, the bouncer, whoever it is. Just say hi to them. Fist bump the bouncer on the way in. Ask how his day's going. That's how simple it is. You don't need to have a full-fledged conversation and elicit his primary driver emotion of what he wants to do in life and business. You don't need to do that. We could teach you how, but you don't need to do it yet. All you got to do is become more of a regular at these places. If you're a regular at a trendy, high-value spot, you got some social proof. So what I want you to do while you're there is document it. Take stories, take a photo of you being at the venue. There's proof. Now you can post that photo, tag the geotag, and congratulations, you're one of the people on that feed of all the tag photos. And while you're there, guess who else is going to be there? Attractive girls. So now you're actually around attractive females. You're going to the right venue. You have social proof. You're documenting yourself there. You're posting stories. All the other girls that are already following you see the story of you at the trendy spot with all the attractive females around you. Every part of your life is going to improve if you do this. So now you got the blueprint. Use Instagram to find the spots, go there in person, build social proof, and document it. Try this out for a few weeks. This really works well when you're in a new city too. And I want you to let me know your results in the comments. And don't forget, like this video and to subscribe if you want to learn more about leveling up your dating life and becoming high status.